I don't know who this message is for, but before I give you this word from God, I just always tell people to pray, take it back to God, ask Him if this is your word. 9 times out of 10, if it is your word, you'll feel it in your spirit. Holy Spirit will convict you, and I just hope that this will be helpful to you in the season that you're in. If you haven't already, please check out my YouTube channel. I talk about all things God and all things good on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. And most importantly, comment, like, follow. So God had, through him doing things in me, he had enlightened me enough to know that this is a isolation season, and he has been removing a lot of people from like out my space and just out of my way in a sense, physically and just emotionally, just like getting me prepared to only have to lean on him. And so throughout that, he also had let me know this is just not for me. Like, I am not the only one in isolation season. He is isolating a lot of people and putting a lot of his believers in some type of like little spiritual box, or something like that, like where he just has you set aside right now by yourself. And he just wanted me to share with you some things that I had learned on this journey as far as the isolation journey, and just like feeling like that you could be alone, or like, am I doing the right thing by allowing these people to leave out my life, or am I doing the right thing by feeling like I should eliminate these people out of my life? And God told me to tell you yes. The reason why you guys doubt is because some of them have been really long friends for a long time. You have these friendships you've had for a really long time. Some of them are even family members. And God is just like, relationships, it's just a lot. God is removing a lot from you right now. And the reason why he told me to tell you, the reason why that he is putting you into this space is because the place that you're going to, the place he is trying to take you to, you have to be completely dependent and completely reliant on him. Completely reliant on him. Not your friends, not your family, not your husband, not your spouse, not your boyfriend, not your significant, nobody. God is like, the place that I am trying to take you to, this place consists of being in deep relationship with me. I need to be your go-to. I need to be your best friend. I need to be your safe space. I need to be your protector. And I need you to look at me as these things. The friends that you have let go, you have constantly went to them for validation, constantly went to them for, hey, what do you think about this idea? Hey, what do you think about that? And God is like, not in this season. This season, you need to come to me about everything. You've had friends where you ask them, what about this relationship? What about this next project? What about this business adventure? And God is like, in this season, I need you to come to me. I need this to be about me and you. Because what I'm trying to do in this season in your life, I don't need any other naysayers, any other people who are not validated to give you that advice, getting in your head and trying to make you choose another route for yourself in this season. God is saying he needs to make sure that the place that you get to the place. Thank you, Holy Spirit. God said he needs to make sure that you get to the space and to the place that he is calling you to. And the more you go to certain people for validation, or you go to more people to ask them, hey, what do you think about this? And he was like, some of those people may be validated to give you that advice or their opinion. But he was like, but it doesn't even matter, because where I need you to be, I want to have my words on you. He wants his words on you. He doesn't want anybody else. He doesn't even want you to have doubt. He says going to these people will put doubt in your head. He doesn't want you to have doubt. He doesn't want you to have fear. He doesn't want you to have speculation. He says you're still wearing identities from people from the last time you went to these people for advice and questions and what you should do next. He's like, they've implanted so much stuff throughout the time of you knowing them that he's still delivering you from that stuff. He's still bringing you back from out of that stuff. So he's like, in this season, I don't need anybody else telling you who you are or where to go in this season but him. I've said this in other videos, and I'll say this again and again and again and again. When you are in a season of isolation, God put you there for a reason. And it's always a reason. And the main reason, the common reason for this is because elevation requires isolation. It requires it. There has to be some point of time in your life where God is like, I hear your prayers. I hear what you've been asking for. You know, you've been trying to be obedient. You've been doing what you need to be doing. You're fasting. You're in your word. You're doing all the things. But that last part of literally letting go things or people that don't deserve you. And God was like, you know what? It's not even about just letting them go forever. God is like, you need to put them down in this season. You need to put them down in this season. They can't have hands on you right now in this season. God is like, I'm being a little selfish with my child right now. I need my child to myself. I need to pour into my child with no interruptions. I need to speak to my child with no doubt. I need to speak. Come on, Holy Spirit. I need to make sure that my hands only are on you. God is like, he wants you to himself in this season. So if you are in a spirit of isolation like I am, and naturally your flesh is like, I need to call this person, or I need to text this person, or dang, this is a funny joke, let me hit this person. And God is like, no, I'll let you know when. I'll let you know when it's time. I'll let you know if you even are supposed to go back there. In this season, God is saying he needs you to trust him in what he's doing right now in your life more than ever before. He's like, everything you have been praying for is attached to this isolation. So no, you can't text that person right now. No, you can't deal with those people right now. Even though your flesh is calling you to, God is like, not now. So I just pray and hope that this word was helpful and that you respect what God is trying to do for you in this isolation season. And hopefully by sharing this word, you don't have to be so in doubt like I was, because I doubted everything until God was just like, why do you doubt me? Why do you doubt what I'm doing for you right now in this time? And that shook me to my core, because I'm like, I don't know. Why would I doubt you? So I just wanted to get on here so you didn't have to have any doubt. You are literally in the best hands possible. God has his hands on you right now. There is no other better place to be. And I know you feel it because I feel it. God is doing something major right now. He's shifting some things around, y'all. He's bringing clarity in places where there was none. He's bringing understanding. He's bringing contentment. He's bringing peace. He's bringing all the things he promises in his word. Literally. But elevation requires some isolation. So yeah, it's just going to be you and him for a little while. But listen, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with whatever God is trying to do for me in this season. There is no other place I'd rather be than with me and him right now. So take this word back to him, take this word back to God, and just pray about it. And if you're in your isolation season, it's for a reason. You're not alone. God is doing some stuff right now, and he just wants us to himself. As simple as that is, God just wants us to himself right now. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.